disappointment isn't out of place. I try my best to change fates. I'm fighting wars that I don't wage. 'Cause I can't take this, always failing. Her keeps chasing me. Falling over lies I've told. Watching as my life unfolds. And I consider letting go. But I hope to God it does not show. It doesn't show. I tried my best to take control. Now I'm letting go.
Broadcasting from Shenstown, West Virginia, here's your host, Scott Arnold.
Hi, I'm back. Welcome to Acute Mania Live. That was my cat Murphy. He should be my co-host. I mean, he's here all the time. You know, he's on my lap. This probably won't last very long, I'd say. He's like a fur coat. You know what I mean? Letters from Wolves is with me tonight from El Paso. Welcome, guys. It's nice to have you.
Thanks for having us.
I've got to know this. I was talking with Romeopathy last night. That's who we listened to at the beginning. I was talking to them last night, and I was like, I don't know what the band name means, but I'll find out definitely. So tell me, it's been bothering me since, well, not bothering me, but I've been wondering since I've been talking to you. Where did this name come from, and what's it mean?
So I'm kind of a game geek. I like to play a lot of games. One of my favorite games is Final Fantasy 15.
Oh, nice.
And within the storyline, there's two dogs, Umbra and Prina. They're actually like messenger dogs between the main character and his betrothed. And so they pretty much carry like a journal between both of them. And we have a dog. Her name is Dusty. She kind of looks like a wolf. So I kind of just did a play of words on that and used her as one of those dogs from the game. She looks like a wolf. I made it letters from wolves instead of like a message from a dog or something like that.
Oh, okay. That's completely not what I thought it was. I really didn't have anything, but I was like, I've got to come up with something to maybe ask them if I'm close, but I didn't, maybe, I don't know. I didn't have anything, honestly. And they couldn't think of anything either. So, it was just, I was like, well, I'll definitely find out. And the other question they had was, we'll do it during the offstage segment because it's a funny question. I kind of have the same question too, and we'll just kind of see if you have the answer. I don't think anybody does have the answer to it, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll do that. Do that a little bit later. But tell me a little bit about the band. How did you guys form, and kind of tell the folks a little bit about you guys?
Well, she and I were in another band. It was a band that I started with two brothers, Kiki and Richard. We were called Janet Ann. And we ended up calling it quits in 2015. And I pretty much tried convincing them on and off, hey, let's keep going. And at one point, we were all on board and they say, hey, let's just change the name. So I did. And then, it kind of fell through. So, I started working on the music, and then we started working together. And, I've known him from the scene here in El Paso too. So he was already a guitarist that I knew. And then, after a while, he was like, hey, well, let's do something out of it. So we did. She initially played bass for my other band. but now she's on drums.
Chord.
So I was the drummer in the other band.
Chord.
And then we were just a three-piece for a good while. We released the album as an instrumental, thinking, oh, maybe we can pique someone's interest this way. And that's how we found Adam. He was in another band called Yolotli. And initially I was like, hey, can you help us out? At least, just record the vocals on it. But we have him now, so.
Yeah.
You stole him.
Yeah.
No, my previous band was kind of disintegrating at that point when they kind of came around to hit me up. And actually, I think Bryan and I had touched base before, and I told him, like, I would really love to do, but I can't. I really don't have the time to do double duty. But it was one of those things where I'd heard their instrumental record when I was in my previous band, and from then I was already a fan. Like, I was like, damn, these guys are badass.
They are badass. Yes.
Yeah. So, when the opportunity kind of arose to start working with them, I remember I came over to track sort of a tryout, like one song with Bryan. And, after that session, we were like, so you want to go steady? Or so it was like a no-brainer. We're just like, man, we enjoy, working together. The song came out badass. So since then,
Did that song, the first one that you sang on, did that one manifest into one that can be heard today?
Oh yeah, that's the first song that we actually released. That's a Gift of Hate.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, that worked out then, didn't it? You didn't have to do a search or anything. You could just, you're right there. Of course, El Paso is a pretty good music scene. I was looking up, before you guys jumped on, I was looking up bands from El Paso, and I assumed that there was many because Texas in itself produces a lot of great, musicians. And I didn't know that At the Drive-In is pretty much the band of El Paso, or was the band. I don't know. Are they still, did they ever reunite? I don't think they.
No, because they stayed as Mars Volta.
Yeah, they changed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Sparta, I guess, came out of that too, right?
Yeah, Sparta as well.
Sparta.
Yeah.
So there's right there, and that's three very good bands that wouldn't have been three bands if At the Drive-In would have split. But yeah, I remember that. I remember At the Drive-In. I remember Mars Volta. I remember Sparta. I remember all this. I didn't know that they were all from the same kind of deal,
Actually, Khalid called El Paso home too.
Say again.
Khalid, what is that his name?
Oh yeah, Khalid. Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah. And Los Lonely Boys.
Oh yeah.
There was several like I was just like, man, okay, yeah, they got a scene there for sure. Yeah. What is this? I guess I don't know. I hate calling it underground but that's kind of what it is when you're just out playing. I guess places you guys play. What is the scene like, basically?
Oh, I guess it depends on the venue too. It's mainly downtown. We play a lot where it's like segments of different bars on the same strip. And I mean, they have different nights too. Like we'll play the day after that bar just had like a rave or something like that. So,
oh, that's cool.
They do a lot of different,
within the same bar. The same bar. That's so you'll have like a rave scene one night, and then the next night it'll be just a bunch of rockers, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's
From
awesome.
one extreme to the next.
Yeah. Like the weather.
Yeah, very well rounded. Yeah, they don't really. I mean, okay, so Pittsburgh's about an hour and a half, 2 hours from here, and not that I know of, do they have other than maybe Enclave? Enclave might be the only one I can think of. It's this big, I think it's like an old theater space, and they turned it into a club, and they'll have like dance parties, because the university's right around there. So they'll do that, but they'll also have like Memphis May Fire will come in there and play, and the place will be just packed with people. It's just nuts. So yeah, they do have that. But like around here, we don't really have anything around here, honestly. Like it kind of sucks. I mean, our music scene's good. There's musicians around, but like it's more like cover bands that play the same bars every weekend.
Right.
Like, and they're I know a lot of them, and they're really good musicians. Just like, quit playing that crap that's other people's crap. If you're that good, play your own, like I'm sure they could be stars. I mean, I don't know about that, but they could be good,
Yeah.
And we can't find a drummer because the drummers around here, they want to stay in that stuff. And it's just like, why do you want to do that? You're not even playing your own stuff. I keep getting this thing on YouTube. Do you guys know anything about YouTube or about computers or anything?
A little bit.
I keep getting this thing, and I looked it up on the AI. I asked the AI, which was probably a dumb thing to do, but it keeps saying that my stream's current bit rate is higher than the recommended something. And I've looked it up, like I said, and your settings are all messed up. Well, they're not, because I went in and looked at it. I don't know what it means. As long as it doesn't affect the interview, we're fine, right?
Yeah.
Maybe it's YouTube being anal about things, you know? They always want to be in control of everything, and, you know.
I think
How was your speaking of in control, how was your Valentine's Day? Did you have a good Valentine's Day?
Yeah, relax.
Relax.
Did you guys gift each other, or do you have significant others that you went out?
I'll go first. I went out last night with my wife to see Heart Eyes, which is like the Valentine's horror movie.
Oh, cool.
It's
Very
pretty
romantic.
cool. Pretty cool. That and of course I texted my boo Brian during the day. I sent him a Valentine's.
Yeah, you did. Oh, yeah.
So
And
What else?
What else? That clever post on Instagram.
Oh, yeah, we
with you
posted,
punching him and me
yeah.
holding you.
Yeah.
we posted an intimate band picture on our Instagram.
Okay. I haven't been on Instagram much today. I was on there a little bit earlier just to make the post, but I didn't really look around. So I will have to look for that for sure.
It's up there.
So did you guys? I know you explained how you got together as a band. Did you know of each other? I mean, before this stuff.
Yes, I've known David since I started my first band
Yeah, like
when I was in high school.
15 years ago. I've known for a long
And
time.
then he's the one that I've known more recently. I've
Yeah,
never met him before.
I was the outsider. Yeah, these guys all knew each other for the longest time, and I didn't know of them either really until I kind of discovered the lineup before I joined it. So, but I mean, I think it feels like we've known each other.
Yeah, the camaraderie looks like it looks like you guys have been hanging out for years, you know?
And that was one of the most important things when I started, looking for people, was the chemistry. Like we don't want any drama. We're getting too old for the fights and things like that. So the biggest thing was, the chemistry, just keep it chill, be professional, humble. And I mean, we try to go out as much as we can as a band and stuff like that. So yeah, I would say we're really, really tight with each other at this point.
What's the writing process like when you go in with an idea? Is there one person that has like a riff or some lyrics and just says, "Hey, let's go with this"? How does that process go with your band?
Well, basically, we keep a riff bank. So if we have a riff, even if we don't use it right away or at all, we just record it. We record the riff. A lot of my ideas come from the shower.
I think that's everybody though, really.
Yeah, when the water's hitting me, I'll hum stuff. And then from one hum, like a lot of things, because I study music. School for music. So, I mean, I play, guitar, drums, bass. I play a lot of different instruments. So when I hear one riff in my head, I can literally orchestrate things around it.
Oh yeah.
That's how a lot of the songs have come about.
Yeah, pretty much he'll create the bones and the whole skeleton, and he'll form the flesh, and then we'll start putting in like the eyeballs and the mouth,
Yeah.
Even like we have like open communication. So if they hate it, they'll let me know right away, and I'll change.
Do they though? I mean, do they tell you?
Oh yeah.
There's
I'm the worst.
on the newest music that we haven't released yet. At this point, it's going to be an album, not an EP anymore. There's two songs that there was a part that I wrote. They were like, "Nah, you could do better than that." And I came back with something better, and now they hate me because the breakdowns are going to be crazy. But even when they said, "No, you could do better than that," I actually decided to use her voice on one of our songs. That at the end it says, "Meh, you can do better than that." That's kind of
that's terrific.
Yeah. So
let's see. All right, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and listen to one of your songs, because there's always people watching that just say, "Letters from Wolves." That sounds interesting. Well, now they know what it means. But let's let them listen to a little bit of it, because hopefully they haven't just just quit watching the show and just haven't watched it or listened to it. But that'd be fine too if they wanted to do that. I mean, that helps you guys. But I say we save Duke City because that's the newest one, right?
yeah.
I say we save that till second. Is that all right with you guys? Even though I love that song, I love them, I love all of them, but I think we should keep it for a second.
Sounds
So
good.
what's Tattered and Torn about?
Tattered and Torn, actually, when you were asking a little bit about how the writing goes, as far as lyrics go, when I've come in, it's been either like a collaborative between Bryan and I. Sometimes they'll have full songs, written, lyrics and everything, and cadences, or sometimes it'll be like all me. And a lot of times we just mix ideas, and I've come into the studio with stuff fully written, or we've written on the spot too. Tattered and Torn was written for a couple of friends of mine and a couple of people out there, anybody out there really who's experienced like a chronic illness, terminal illness, anybody who's been through it, anybody who's been touched by somebody who's been through it. That's what that song is all about. It's just kind of the experience and like the experience of having something to deal with that other people can't see. So that was the idea behind Tattered and Torn.
My buddy that I went to Houston for has 2 types of cancer, so that would
There
fall
you
into
go.
that, I think.
Exactly, yeah.
Because you can't see.
Yeah.
You can't see it, but you can see it a little bit, but just by his, So yeah, that's okay. All right, cool. Let's listen to Tattered and Torn by Letters from Woes. Once I turn the volume up here, I don't know why I have it turned down.
This sickness is killing me, but you can see. Crippled
That's excellent. There's so much happening. You know, there's a lot of good. I mean, just there's like a symphony of everything happening, and it all comes together. And it's I'm a very horrible person when I try to describe songs because I feel it. You know, when I hear it, it's just like I'm like I know what's happening. How do I explain what's happening? Well, I can't. You know, just go listen to it. You know, but there's a lot of things happening. I can hear it in cans that I don't hear on speakers, you know, and I only listen on cans when I'm on the show and really listening to the song. And it's like, man, okay, now the guitar's over there, and then there's somebody screaming in the background, you know, but it's just the background. Do you guys sing? Do any of you sing, or is it just the lead singing?
So
Are
he's
there backups?
we do backtracks for his harmonies.
Okay. Yeah,
'Cause
I was just like in the background there was somebody going, oh, and I'm like, wait a minute, is he back there? You know, because that's I mean it sounds like it's but that's what's cool about listening on here. It's just
So like all the main parts live, I'll do, and then little bits and pieces here and there. We have the tracks in the background, so everything's there.
You know, I find a lot of bands do that now, and I used to be not against it, but like I used to be like that a-hole in the room that would go, well, why do they have something playing with them when they're right here playing, you know? But it adds, especially if there's an intro to a song that's can't be covered by the instruments on the stage, you know? It adds an element of what's the word? Not element of surprise, because it's not surprising.
Coolness.
Yeah, it just adds to the damn, I'm terrible tonight. It adds to the experience of music, you know? And I've gotten into it recently, but not recently. Probably it's been some time. But and I used to be again. Do you guys record yourselves, or do you go to a professional studio to record? I know it's expensive to do.
We actually do everything here. We record everything, but we send everything to a studio. They're called Letdown Studio.
Okay.
They master us. Yeah.
With the drums now, are the drums live, or is that a track?
We have an E kit. So
okay, nice. Oh, that's even better. Yeah.
Yeah, it is performed. Yeah.
I've sat at one of those. That's the ones with like they almost feel like they're plastic, but they play decently. Is that like an electronic kit?
Yeah, right? they make them a lot better now, where the rebound feels real.
Hopefully, yeah.
It's like mesh now. Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't. Somebody had one and they were wanting to sell it, and I was like, well, I've never really played one. Bring it over, and I'll So I had it here for a week. I played it one time, just because I just didn't really. I should have played it more, but I don't know. I just couldn't get into it. But it sounded awesome. I put it through a speaker, but I think you have to have like a special speaker, or maybe not a special one, but a good speaker to put it through. I just put it through a PA. But I mean, I just couldn't. I don't know. It was weird. It was a weird feeling. It doesn't feel like a drum set.
Yeah, it won't ever feel. I mean, like I said, now they're making them pretty dang close. Like I know Pearl and DW have,
Okay.
They have actual acoustic wood shells with an electronic mesh.
That would be better, yeah.
But
So
they
you get that feeling.
have like low volume cymbals where it's actual like maybe alloy, I think. But
Okay.
they're getting pretty crazy. The reason why I like the E kit is one, you can practice that one in the morning without waking up.
With headphones on. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, and plus you can get any sound out of it because you get the module with it, and you can pretty much make anything you want.
Exactly. And now they make it easy. Like within Logic, you can purchase like a drum pack, get good drums, and route to your E kit, and then use like the song you heard has Matt Halpern from Periphery. His drum sounds are routed to the E kit.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I need to look into it again then, because that was a little while ago. So and that wasn't. I think he wanted like $100 for the kit. So it wasn't much. It was, what was it? It started with an A. I want to say Alessi's, but I don't think, is that right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I mean, it was a good kit, but I mean, you can have double bass now. You can get pretty much anything you want with it.
Yeah.
And it folds right up, and you can move it out of the way if you need to, and have a picnic with your friends.
Yeah.
Something, I don't know. I'm all over the place. All over the place. Murphy, what are you doing? My cat's name's Murphy. So, are you okay over there? He's happy. I have my old office chair, this black office chair I got from Target. You guys have Target out there? I'm sure you do.
Yeah.
Okay. This is black. It was my very first office chair for my desk. I have this like gamer chair now. It's from Amazon, or actually, it's weird, but it came with a massager. I don't need a massager down there. It only has one speed, so it's like. You know, don't need that. You know, especially on the show. I mean, people will start wondering things. I'm sure they already did. You know, I mean, it's like one. I don't know what I did with it. It was just this thing you stick in this pillow. But I kept the pillow back there because anyway. But he's. I used to that other office chair. I used to have to put pillows on to make me higher because it wouldn't go up high enough for the camera that I had at the time.
yeah.
The tripod that I had at the time was just. I mean, I've come a long way since the beginning. You know, just production wise. But so I left the pillow on the chair, the old office chair, and that's where he sits now and watches me. Who are you talking to, Dad? Why are you talking to the screen?
Yeah, I'm not actually this short either. It's just the chair. I am short, but
Go get a pillow. They work really good.
I should get a pillow.
No, he's actually standing upright.
That's hilarious. Who is the tallest in the band?
Brian.
Yeah, like significantly, like like a giant.
I'm 6 foot.
I'm like right there.
Yeah, 11. These two are the weirdos, the weird, awkward, tall
I'm the
guys.
shortest.
Yeah.
I'm pretty short too, so yeah.
And do you play the E kit when you play live, or you just play?
No, it's a real drum
Yeah.
kit.
Yeah.
It's a really-
What do you? Okay, I don't do this very often, but if you want to, what do you play? What's your brand of choice for your instruments? And then since we didn't do it at the beginning, just go ahead. Okay, your name, your brand of instrument, and your favorite what do you guys think? I always do candy bar, but I'm thinking something different. Your favorite type of food, I guess maybe.
Yeah, we could do that.
Okay.
Let's go this way.
Well, I'm the vocalist, so my weapon of choice is a Shure Super 55, which is an old school, big metal microphone. Favorite food, I would have to say, being from El Paso, being from the border, Mexican food, tacos, enchiladas, all of that good stuff.
Is there a certain type? I mean, like, is there a certain thing like a go-to?
Yeah, there's a taco called tripitas, which is tripe. It's what is it? Intestine.
It's like, yes.
It's
What is
like,
it?
It's intestine.
It's
like,
Awesome. Like a human intestine?
no,
it's like cow or like
it's cow or goat
Yeah,
intestine,
yeah.
but it's like
That's
fried
interesting.
to a crisp and in a corn tortilla.
Is it good? I mean, I assume. Is it good?
Oh, it's the best. It's
sound-
the
It's
best
good.
thing you'll ever eat. Yeah,
yes.
I don't know, man. I mean, you'd have to tell me something else.
that's
Yeah.
my favorite taco. For sure.
Somebody told me something else. It was like not the chicken liver, but it was like the heart. The heart. Because we were cooking
yeah.
old chicken one day, and the guy was from Texas that we were hanging out with, and he was like, "Here, try this. It's really good." I'm like, "What is it?" And he goes, "It's just a piece of chicken. I just wanted you to try it, see if it was good, because it's almost done." I was like, "All right." So I ate it. And he goes, "That was the heart," and he's like, I'm like "Asshole, haha," you know what I mean? But anyway, yeah, it's still good. But there's no way I would eat that unless you told me it was just chicken or something.
Yeah.
Intestines. That's crazy.
And
Oh yeah. So Andrea or Priestess.
Priestess.
I'm a drummer. Oh man, my favorite drum kit to use. Oh, that's hard, but I gotta say my Mapix.
Yeah,
and
those are nice.
My favorite food is seafood.
What kind of seafood?
Shrimp, all of it. I can't
Nice.
go wrong with seafood. So,
How about imitation crab? Do you like that?
yeah. I'm not picky, honestly. Just give me. And I'll it
Fishy.
doesn't matter.
I still don't know what they put in imitation anything. I mean, that's
I
just
don't
like
want to know. I don't
yeah.
want
Same thing they put in hot dogs. I'm sure.
probably.
to.
As long as it tastes good, whatever, they'll eat it.
Exactly.
My name is David. The guitar I play is the ones I like a lot are like LTD, ESP, and I really like the Orange brand amplifiers. So
Yes, I do too.
I mean, I use an Orange cab, but I have a Hughes and Kettner cabinet, so they mesh well together.
Nice.
As far as my favorite food, I have to say I really like burgers, man. Like I'm like a burger guy,
That's what's up. That's American right there.
Yeah, pretty much. I just like the all American burger, man. Like give me a patty, some lettuce, all that stuff, and I'm good.
What chain? What's your favorite?
The home chain, right? At home.
I don't know. I really like Whataburger or
Have you had Whataburger here in Texas?
They have one somewhere up here, and I haven't had it yet. No, I know what you're talking about though. I've heard of it, or maybe it was in I'm in North Carolina a lot, so maybe it was down there too.
Yeah.
even Freddy's burgers are good too. So
It's
They
pretty
are.
good.
And I'm Brian. I really love Schecter. Like all my guitars are
Bomb, yeah. I've had a couple Checkers. Yes.
Yeah, I love Schechter. They make it right for the style of music that we're playing. As far as cab, I mean, right now I'm using a PV, but I would love to get either a Mesa Boogie or an Orange again. I used to have one back in the day.
You can't go wrong with Orange. You just can't go wrong with Orange.
So if there's any reps out there watching,
There you go. Yeah. Do that for sure.
yeah.
And then my favorite food, so I'm a foodie. I eat basically everything. I love, I vibe for a lot of stuff, but I could tell you my favorite dish.
Okay.
I'm Guatemalan, so my
Nice.
mom makes my favorite dish. It's called hilachas. It's basically Guatemalan brisket.
It's not intestines, is it?
No. It's brisket. It's like literal brisket. They
Nice. Yeah, I like brisket.
They prepare it a different way, but it's one of my favorite things in the world.
So, like, barbecue is not that big in Texas, or is it? Like, as it is like Kansas City and stuff like that.
Barbecue.
Barbecue?
I mean, more so, I think for us, like I said, since we're here on the border,
Yeah.
I think it's a lot of cooking out, like steaks, and we call it carne asada, which is like thin.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll cook it up and we'll make salsas and use tortillas, and that's like tradition around here.
Yeah.
I like myself a damn good chicken and cheese quesadilla.
There you go.
Yep.
I like that.
You can find good barbecue. I mean, it's gotten more popular here. There's some good restaurants or some local places, but it's not quite as big as the rest of Texas.
Mexican food.
Yeah.
Or would it be like Southwestern cuisine? I guess it could be, right?
A lot of
Maybe.
people say Tex-Mex.
Tex-Mex. Yeah. I don't know what the difference between Southwestern. Yeah. Other than like the airlines, Southwest Airlines.
Talk about
Southwestern, the quickest way, even though if it sounds stupid, Southwestern has a lot of corn in their dishes.
Okay.
That's how I view it. Like
So like corn tortillas also, like it's all
yeah.
corn-based things. Also,
Yeah, there's a lot of
That makes
corn.
sense.
Even in the salsas, there's corn in it. Like that's what I think when I think
like
Southwestern.
Chipotle?
Yeah, like Chipotle.
Yeah.
Chipotle. I'm sure there's a Chipotle there and a Taco Bell, right? There's got to
Oh,
be.
yeah.
a whole bunch.
But they can't compete. They can't compete, right?
With
Now Taco Bell's good if you like to spend your time in the bathroom the next day. It's really good.
You're backed
It's-
up. You got to get Taco Bell.
Yeah, it's good when I mean I'm sure that it's just like McDonald's. I haven't had McDonald's in months, but like now that I mention it, I might go get McDonald's tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like it's one of those things. Like you have to. It's just I'm a Wendy's guy. Gotta get some Wendy's.
Baconator.
It doesn't. It really says something when a fast food restaurant serves baked potatoes. You know what I mean? That's top notch.
I love their chili is
Chili.
bomb, dude.
Yeah, they're chili. Yeah,
awesome.
people used to say. I don't know if you've heard this before. People used to say that sometimes that their chili's made of leftover burgers from the previous day.
You never know.
Even if it was, it's still delicious. Who cares?
Yeah, if it's
That's
true,
delicious.
it's delicious. Yeah.
Yeah, it's beefy. Damn it, Dave Thomas was a fine man. Him and Bob Evans. Do you have Bob Evans over there?
No.
You've heard of it, right?
Bob Evans,
I don't-
no.
Really? Man, you're missing out. Okay, how about Cracker Barrel?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, it's kind of like that, only not as like rustic. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Cracker Barrel is like more like rocking chairs on the porch and shit.
Yeah.
But Bob Evans is like a senior citizen hangout over here. I mean, but anybody. I mean, I go with my dad. It's good. It's like breakfast cooking and shit. But I think the home base is like in Ohio. So that's probably why they didn't make it down that way.
Oh yeah.
Man, yeah, you got to hit up a Bob Evans sometime. Bob Evans.
Nice.
They don't sponsor me either. Hey, Bob Evans.
Check it out, man.
You know what I mean? I could spit this shit all day, Taco Bell, Wendy's. He'll also be covered McDonald's, Whataburger.
Taco Bell.
It almost sounds like Waterburger, Water.
Yeah,
This burger is watery. What's going on with this? I got a burger at McDonald's once that wasn't done. Like I bit into it and it was like pink inside, which wouldn't kill you. You wouldn't think. I'm still alive, but it's like you have one job to put the burgers in the roller or whatever you do. There's one dude back there that doesn't have an IQ for shit, and they just gave him one job. I mean, that's what they do at McDonald's. That's a job for special people. I hate saying that. It sounds so, but it's true. Like you have one job. Don't take it out before it's done. Leave it in there. Let it go. Let it go. Okay, that was mean. I'm sorry for everyone that's special out there. I'm special. Are you guys special?
I'm special.
I'm getting too far ahead of myself here.
They want more money.
Yeah, the problem is here we need sponsorships. They need sponsorships. I need sponsorships. Help a brother out. I was talking to there's another podcaster that does something similar as I do, but his show isn't live, but he interviews bands. And I had him on my show a long time ago, and so we've become pretty good friends. And he posted something on his Instagram about, he doesn't make any money doing it. He just loves doing it. It's the connections. It's who you get to meet. And I was like, dude, that's spot on. I was like, it's because he hasn't done it as long as I have. I'll be celebrating 5 years this year, which is crazy.
That is awesome.
So like, I'm like, dude, you're spot on with it. I was like, I don't make a penny. Like people ask me all the time, how much you make doing that? I'm like, I make a killing. I don't make anything. but the killing that I make is I get to meet awesome people like you guys, and I get to travel a little bit on my own dime. I don't get it from anybody else. I do have a tip jar on my website though. If you really have a dollar that you just don't need for anything, that'd be awesome. But like I don't push that because like I do have a day job where I go work and then I travel a little bit to see folks like you play. It's fun, a lot of fun. What's so fun? I really want to hear Duke City, but I don't know. Is it time?
You tell us.
It's been out for what, a week, 2 weeks now?
Well, about 2 weeks.
2 weeks? Yeah.
Are you guys analytic people? Do you look at that stuff after you release something and see what the numbers are?
We keep an eye on our numbers and everything. Yeah.
What's this one looking like? How's it trending?
We're about to hit 2,000 streams. With
Nice.
Not big numbers, but we're really proud of them because
Yeah, for sure.
we're a little local band in El Paso. I think that's I feel like we're doing very, very well. Once we push out the full release of the album, I think we're gonna try to market it as much as possible and really push it out.
When do you anticipate it? Do you have a date?
Not an exact date, but we are hoping towards the end of March.
Are you guys in positions? I know people have families and stuff. It's hard to get away. Are you in a position where you could possibly tour to promote the album some, at least regionally?
That I would love to do that.
I mean,
But
regionally, I think we could. We all
like
have
little weekend warriors.
we all have families and stuff like that. But yeah, maybe 2-3 days, at a time.
A weekend or something. Yeah.
We would definitely like to aim to do something like that this year. So
Yeah.
there's some close by cities here that I've got some friends out in. So I think that would be a good possibility.
What is the closest big city to El Paso?
Well, there's fairly big cities around here, like Albuquerque's out of New Mexico. We have Phoenix, that's not too far at all. You have San Antonio, you have Dallas.
Is Austin close by?
Austin's
Austin,
about 10 hours from here, but it's a day's drive. We could easily make that
Oh, yeah.
drive.
How
to
far
work.
did you guys say Houston was from you when I talked to you?
about 12 hours.
That's crazy, and
Yeah.
it's the same state. Like it,
Yeah.
I could get to the other side. Well, north to south would be the longest for West Virginia, and from my house to like the Kentucky border or the Virginia border would probably take me about 3 hours, 3 or 4 hours. It's very
Well,
small.
there's little sections of Texas too that you can make across it, and then there's stretches where it takes like 12-14 hours. So
Yeah.
it's a crazy state, man.
It was awesome to be able to be on a side road, like a 2-lane side road, and the speed limit is 75. That's freaking terrific,
Yeah.
Yeah, and
That's just-
on average, that 75, people go about 90. So
Oh yeah, we were going 93 pretty much the whole time.
Yeah.
93.
No kidding.
Okay, so Rob, my buddy, he pretty much drove the whole way. I drove for an hour and a half, let him sleep. And he didn't really sleep for 45 minutes or something. Then he got back in. He just loves to drive, and but he averaged about 93 miles an hour. But they gave us they gave us the wrong vehicle. They gave us the right vehicle, but they gave us we rented a from Enterprise. They gave us a Grand Wagoneer. The thing is like $85,000 retail, and it's got a twin turbo in it.
oh, yeah.
And the sound system was freaking crazy, and like we're just jamming, and he's going 93 down through Kentucky. I'm like, dude, you might want to we got a long way to go, we got a long way. But I mean, it was fun. We had a good time. But yeah, I couldn't believe that we pulled up to the Enterprise, and there's like a bunch of the shitty cars that they have, like the little sedans, Priuses and crap they have there, and then there's a Grand Wagoneer, and I'm like, I bet you that's our full size, you know. And he goes, I doubt it. I'm like, and he's like, so today we got you a Grand Wagoneer. I'm like, ha, that's awesome. Little do they know, you know. But no, we took care of it. Everything came back in one piece. He drove back. He went over to Florida to visit some family and then came up. But I flew, and it was phenomenal. It was way better than 19 hours.
What was it, like 2-hour flight?
It was a 2-hour flight over to Charlotte. I had to connect in Charlotte, and then there's an airport right. I'm on the landing, like the final over my house. So like the airport's right there. They flew out. They fly to Charlotte twice a day on a little airplane. So yeah, we flew back. I flew over my house on the way in. It was great, fantastic. And my parents. It was funny enough. My parents were traveling also. They were coming from Savannah, Georgia. So I met them in Charlotte, and we just flew the same flight home, right into the home airport. So that was cool. All right, Duke City. Now I don't know what this one's about either. I've been kind of wondering: is it an actual place I can go, or is this just a play on the words? Maybe.
So originally, Duke City. So the music, half of this album was, written a while ago, and it was themed after. Again, I'm a video game fanatic. I was playing Red Dead Redemption at the time.
Nice, I like that game.
So it was, Western. But when Adam came in, I wanted him to have full creative control over it. So Duke City went from one theme to.
Well, it's kind of funny because I mentioned Albuquerque, which is it's a city in New Mexico. It's about 4 hours away from us, and it's got the nickname Duke City. So I had a few friends reaching out from over there, being like, "What are you teasing? Are you guys coming out here? Is this song dedicated to us?" Or I'm like, "No, the song was already named, by Bryan. It was the whole Red Dead, thing." But when it came time for me to come and actually write the song and record it, I had been watching documentaries on Netflix about aliens and UFOs, and I had watched a documentary in particular called the Manhattan Abduction or something along those lines.
Heard of that? Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I think it was like 4 episodes or something, and I'm not a conspiracy theorist or anything like that, but that kind of stuff really interests me. So I kind of grasped onto that documentary, and really that documentary inspired what I wrote for Duke City. So that song is totally a geeky alien invasion track. That's what it's all
It's
about.
interesting though. Yeah, that's interesting that it came from watching something like that. Which I think I saw something. I get Fox News alerts. Yeah, you can say whatever you want, but I get Fox News alerts on my phone just for news. I don't care about the politics stuff and the Super Bowl crap. That was just dumb. Like Taylor Swift got booed. Good. You know what I mean? It's the best thing that could have happened to her. Best thing. But crap like that comes. But there was something that came across, and I didn't really read the whole thing, but it was something about Trump. Trump is going to release something that Americans need to know. So it's intriguing. It's something to do with UFOs and stuff. But UFOs don't necessarily have to be from otherworldly places either. UFOs are just something in the sky flying around that we don't know what it is.
Right.
Which is what else would it be though, right? If it's not a plane or Superman, then it's an alien craft.
Yeah.
Okay, before we listen to this, what are your individual takes on UFOs and aliens, and do you think we're alone?
I will go first.
I feel like I need to play the X-Files theme as we hear this.
Yeah, no kidding. I really don't think that we're alone. There's definitely more out there than meets the eye.
You think they're stupider than we are, or way smarter?
Stupider than we are?
I know that's
smarter. Yeah, I think they're way smarter.
Like they all work McDonald's.
No, they work at Whataburger.
Yeah.
Yeah. McDonald's is definitely not going to pick me up as a sponsor. Or sponsor me or whatever. Yeah. What do you think, David? Do you think it's just us?
No, man, I do believe that there's some extraterrestrial stuff out there, man.
What do you think they look like?
To be honest, man, I'm guessing they're humanoid, but there's no way of knowing. I mean, we see videos and clips of they look like this or whatever. But I mean, no one. I mean, until you actually see one yourself, I guess you're never gonna know. But there's a lot of speculation. But I think there is something there. Yeah, definitely.
It's interesting. It really is. Does anybody else want to answer before we listen to the song? Andrea, you want to listen?
I'm
Answer?
on the same as Brian.
Yeah, I think everybody thinks that there's generally something out there. I mean, it can't just be us.
Yeah,
you would
Scott,
think.
have you ever seen anything? Have you ever seen
Me?
Yeah, like anything out of the ordinary in the sky, or
Not necessarily. No. Not that I can think of. No. No. Mm-mm. No, but I mean, I think that there does have to be something. You know, if we were created by whatever we were created by, you know, everybody's got their own. You know, I don't like to get into that, but everybody's got their own ideas of how we were created. But you know, in the science of like the smallest like bug and stuff like that we look at scientifically, you know, the way that things are made is just so intricate sometimes, and it's like there's got to be something else like just like this, you know, got to be. Maybe not just like it. They might have taken care of it a little bit more than we have, you know, or a little bit better. But like there's got to be something, you know. I doubt we'll know in our lifetime, but we might know something based on that thing that came across my phone. We might know something, but but I mean, how do we even know that that's real? You know, that could be a political thing. That happens in America constantly, you know.
I think when you actually see it with your own eyes, you might
that's
not believe it. Like it's gonna be probably so. I mean, I know it's not a word, but it might be so fantastical that it might look.
I like fantastical though. You should make that a word. You know how they do that dictionary term or add something to the dictionary every year? I'll vote for that one for this year.
Yeah.
Fantastical. Yeah. Murphy, you're very fantastical. He's just like, whatever. It's like, you're still talking to the screen. You're strange. Murphy, if anything, you should be my dad. I figured out he's 50 years old in human years.
Wow.
I'm not 50 years old. Okay. All right. Here's the newest single by Letters from Wolves. It's called Duke City, and it's badass. Check it out.
Will they
That makes more sense now. The lyrics. Makes a
Yeah.
lot more sense now. It's great. I love that. Yeah, that's not geeky or nerdy. That's freaking terrific. You know.
Thank you.
I have to. I should have done the that lady that says introduces me at the beginning is Jackie Wild from Dallas, Texas. She does a internet radio station. It's called Crave Rock, and I'll send you guys the contact for that so they can get you on the radio station because they're really into indie bands and helping people get moving. And they play mainstream stuff too. They have to, but it's all internet radio and it's badass. But she does some voiceover stuff for that. So I was like, make me an intro thing. But she also does an intro for off stage, and I didn't play that, but I'll just play it right now that way you can hear it. I usually do it at the beginning of that song of a song. So
Unfiltered, unexpected. We're going off stage next.
but we're gonna do it right now
Nice.
instead of next. You know what I mean? I feel like I need to do that. And I was like, do I need to send you some money for doing this? Because I looked up. There's like a website called like Voice.com or something like that, and it's all these people that you can hire to do voiceovers for commercials or whatever. But it's like $500 for like one sentence. It's like, nah, did I not tell you I make anything from this? I don't make anything from this. Did I not say that? Did I not say that ahead of time? So she did it for free, which
That's
I thought
awesome.
was very nice. But I don't know whether I kind of want her to say some other things. Should I? I think maybe it's too soon. I don't want to. I don't know. Okay. I got to say it like this: Romeopathy, because some people have called them Romeopathy, but Romeopathy that I had from Ireland last night. I hit them up earlier, and I was like, "Do you have any questions for Letters from Wolves for tonight?" As a matter of fact, yes, we do. Okay, so this is one of the questions, and this is really good. If music wasn't your passion, what do you think you'd spend time doing?
That's crazy.
I've never really thought of that, honestly. Like myself.
Well, she has an answer. I know.
Yeah, it's just gaming. I'm a gamer too.
Gaming.
If I'm not practicing drums or at work, I'm gaming. So I would probably maybe even stream something, try to get out there as a hobby on the side.
Nice. Anybody else?
To myself, I'm into way too many things, as it is.
Yeah.
As long as I've done music, I've been I don't know if you can see my camera. I'm a photographer as well.
Nice. I got some camera questions I'll hit you up about that later on.
Yeah, so definitely photography, and probably my other biggest passion in life when I can afford it is traveling with my wife. So
Nice.
I would love to get out and see other places.
What's the furthest you've been from home?
Furthest I've been from home? Probably Memphis.
Nice. I don't know anything about Memphis, but I've never been there. But it's the
cool
city of
rock and
blues
roll-
or something.
rock and roll town. If you like barbecue and you like
Yeah.
rock and roll, that's the place to go for sure.
Yeah.
Memphis may fire though.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah. They may fire. I don't know if they're going to do it. I don't know when. But
For me, I don't think I ever really I never thought of that because
Yeah, me neither.
all honesty, music has quite literally saved my life. I know in my past I was, in a bad way. I was, pretty much giving up. So, one of my favorite bands in the world is Circus Survive. And my favorite song is The Difference Between Medicine and Poison is in the Dose. And that song pretty much literally saved my life. So, the only other thing that I can really say would probably be travel, but outside of the country. I've been to China when I did like a concert with the orchestra when I was in band.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Went to China.
What did you play? What did you play in band?
In band, in drumline, I was quads. I played the quads.
Sweet. Yes.
And then in orchestra, I did marimba or timpani for the most part.
I was a trombone player.
Oh, nice.
Same. I was a trombone player too.
Yeah, boners unite. Boners unite, I think is what we said.
The boners.
boners up.
Boners up.
Yeah, boners up, everybody. It was an inside joke. You just had to be a trombone player to know. That's crazy.
I still say that, but it doesn't apply to trombone.
Yeah, well, people just don't understand. They don't understand what we went through,
I don't know, man. I just I'm kind of just basic, man. I like to game too, stuff like that. But if I wasn't a musician, I really don't I really never picked anything else up, man. When I was a kid, I kind of just stuck with music, really. But I mean, if I
Yeah.
couldn't pick music, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess you could say gaming, but I mean, like, I'm a dad now, man. So I mean, I kind of spend a lot of time with my family too. So
Yeah. Well, that's
yeah, if
that's
anything,
better than any hobby, really. You know.
so I mean, so I think that's pretty much it, really, man. I really don't.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I said, okay, well, how about a funny question for him? And this is what they came up with. They said, if you could only use one dip or a sauce for the rest of your life, which one is it? And the only one that comes to mind for me that everybody would say would be ranch, because everybody picks ranch for freaking everything. It's annoying. But okay, other than ranch, I'm going to throw that in the mix. Other than ranch, what dip or sauce? What was it? What was the question? If you could only use one dip or sauce and not ranch for the rest of your life, which one is it?
I'm a condiments guy. I love condiments. I love all
Okay.
condiments, dips, and stuff like that. But if I had to choose one,
And you can't use salsa.
no, it's we have a friend that his wife makes hatch green chili dip.
Yes.
Ah.
And it is the most
Met her.
it is the most amazing dip in the world. I love hatch green chili.
Okay, why is it called that? I don't know
It-
anything about that.
The hatch chili?
Yeah. I don't know anything.
Someone in NMSU, New Mexico State University, in like the 20s came up with a hybrid chili. When it came from different chilies and they came up with Hatch green
Okay.
chili. And there's actually a city in New Mexico called Hatch, New Mexico, and they're famous. I mean, I think that's where all the chili gets exported from. But it's amazing. I love that chili.
Now okay. I don't eat spicy food. I love spicy food, but I just my body doesn't agree with me. But if I would come to El Paso, can I still enjoy the food without having to die from spiciness?
Oh, absolutely. Because they have different levels. There's
Okay.
like medium, which is so there's mild, which it's just a flavor that you're
I can
tasting.
handle some like medium salsa, like
Yeah,
from
yeah.
Tostitos or whatever. I can handle that.
No, but yeah, the mild, it's more about the flavor. You're
Right.
not getting any spice. Medium, there's a small kick. Hot, it's hot, and then there's spicy, where you're gonna sweat and shit into a toilet.
All right. Yes.
Man.
Okay. What about the rest of you guys? What is there something other than ranch and salsa?
If you can't get the one that, I mean, I'm on board with him, but if you can't get like the real deal, like
Yeah.
like you can get like the Price's Hatch green chili dip, then that one's really good too. But I mean, only if you can't get the legit stuff. But
Yeah.
I don't
Now,
know.
is it anything like guacamole? Because I think you're saying green.
No, it's like sour creamish. I don't know.
Yeah,
It sounds good, really.
It's
What do you dip? What do you dip?
Whatever.
everything.
Your fingers or
Yeah.
Yeah,
intestines?
your toes.
I mean, I've done chips, tostadas. I've done taquitos. I
Okay.
mean,
Oh
you
yeah,
can
I love
use it
this.
for everything almost. Yeah, I've actually used it as like instead of mayo, I've used that as a spread for sandwich before too.
That sounds yes. I need to get some. Where can I get some of this? Can it be shipped to me? I'm sure it could.
Actually, it can be shipped to you.
Nice. We're gonna
Let
have
us
to get
know.
that.
We'll ship it out to you.
Have to get a sponsor. Sounds like.
For me, I would say probably there's a hot sauce called Valentina, which is comparable to your Louisiana hot sauce.
Okay.
Like you said, if I can't pick ranch, because ranch would be number one for me.
Well, yeah, that's just too easy.
Yeah, it's fucking
I'll go with Valentina, which is hot sauce. Yeah.
Okay. You put that on everything?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
so you have like gallons of it at your house? You have gallons and gallons of it.
So go get my
As a
gallon.
matter of fact, yeah, they sell, they'll sell a small shit. You go grab it. They sell literally bottles of this shit that you can buy like gallons of this hot sauce. Yeah.
I have a
Because-
1 gallon one.
Yeah.
Is that where she went to get the gallon? Oh, yeah, I got to see this gallon. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, we have like the Texas Pete and that this main hot sauce. There's I'll send you guys a coupon. I can't get it as clear over there, but I use Sticker Mule for all my for my wall vinyl and
Oh,
all.
yeah.
I got these. I'll send you guys some stuff too. We'll have to get your snail mail. I'll go ahead and do this now.
Nice.
But I got these stickers. The Sticker Mule made,
Oh yeah.
and these are temporary tattoos. I've seen tattoos on you guys. I have tattoos too, but
Nice.
these are the temporary variety.
Yeah.
And they make shirts. They made to keep me alive shirts and stuff. I'll send you guys a coupon if you
Yeah,
want
that'd
to
be
try them
awesome.
out.
Thank you.
But they make a hot sauce also. So if you order enough stuff, you can. They call it mule sauce. I'll try to grab it here in a second. Well, we're waiting for her to get the gallon, right? Let me grab my little not
Oh,
gallon.
there she is.
It's not a gallon.
It's not a gallon, but it's
It's a
a
bottle.
yeah.
Maybe I'll send you. I do have an extra. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's yeah.
Yeah, you see it?
Valentina.
Yes. That's awesome. Now, can I get a bottle that size of the green chili stuff?
No, I haven't seen it that big.
I don't want to tear up this box too much. Maybe I'll send you guys this. This is my extra bottle. Are you looking for me? You can say hello to them if you want.
Hi.
Here. She's going to the grocery store. Get some of the green Hatch chili, will you? She just turns around, and walks out. Right on it.
It's Virginia.
She comes to me for money. I don't know if I can get this box open. Damn right I can. Yes, they may be called mule, but I'm stronger. Hey, Murphy, can I use your teeth for a second? Okay.
Getting low.
I'll send this out to you guys. This because I've had so many of these bottles. I just give them away.
Yeah.
Here it is. I'll send it back to you in this box.
Yeah, just pick it up real good.
Mule sauce.
Oh,
Nice.
Focus now. Okay. Thank you. It's it says and you can like they also do they can make these with blank labels so you can put your band name on them and sell them.
oh, that's badass.
Hey, that's
Let's see. It's where the hell did that say that at? It said it's like what's in it or this? Oh yeah, it's the 3 out of 5 heat intensity.
Oh, okay.
So that'd probably be a mild for you guys.
Yeah.
Right?
Mule
Yes.
sauce.
Yeah.
It'll keep
Mule. It's that mule sauce. That guy in West Virginia sent us some mule sauce. It's pretty good. You guys don't talk like that though. You guys don't have like an accent.
Not
None of you do.
not El Paso, no.
It's
It's
of
more of a I guess more of a I don't want to say Mexican, but it is kind of like a.
Oh yeah, I
it's-
mean,
it's Hispanic.
if I were to
Hispanic,
walk out here and stub my toe, you'll hear me say "I weigh." So I mean,
Say what? What is it?
I weigh. It basically means like,
oh shoot.
Like, oh shit.
oh shit, yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. You have to go like more like East Texas, like
Central,
towards like
East,
like
yeah.
towards Tennessee, Louisiana.
To get the twang.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
right.
Arkansas, right?
Yeah.
Speaking of Arkansas, now okay, this is the other Romeopathy question because they brought this up to me last night, which I thought was hilarious because I was just through there, on my travels to Houston. We went through Arkansas, but they think it's odd, they're in Ireland, but they think it's odd that Kansas, you say Kansas like Kansas,
Oh yeah.
but Arkansas is Arkansas. Why isn't it Arkansas? So I just call it Arkansas anyway because it's hilarious.
Yeah.
But do you have any idea why we don't pronounce it like that? I mean, I was like, I'll ask them. They might know. They're a little bit closer than I am, but I need to. I did have a band on from Arkansas once. I should have asked them. Missed opportunity. I might have to get a hold of them.
Yeah, I actually have no idea.
I think it's just
It makes more sense that way,
because people say it one way, some people say it the other way. I think it's like a big like thing that like goes on. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, and why is it Arkansas? Are they pirates? Arkansas. You would think. I don't know, but
You never know, man. It could be right.
all right. We'll do one more question. Do you want a serious question or do you want a really funny question?
We'll go with a funny.
Funny.
Yeah.
You sure? How about okay? Do you want a raunchy question or you want just a funny question? Because I got raunchy ones.
Whichever.
You always
Yeah.
think.
Go with it.
Dealer's choice, man.
Adam,
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't done this. I haven't done this question yet. I can't remember. This might have been Arcwave's question for another band, and I might have not done it that night. So this one's got the F words. If you have children watching the show, I don't know why they're watching anyway. They shouldn't watch this. Anyway, would you rather not fuck a goat, and everyone thinks you did, or you do fuck a goat and nobody thinks you did?
Oh God. Morally, I'd rather not go
Yeah,
and
same.
everybody think I did.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Everybody's the same. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
Because more importantly, I don't give a shit what people think about me.
that's
So,
true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now, do you guys have a question for the next band, or do you want to wait and tell me later? You can wait and tell me later if you want. If you want to really come up with some stuff, something funny, or if you don't have anything now, that's okay. Just get a hold of me later. The next show is Monday, and it's Spirit in the Room.
Yeah, we'll probably get one for you by then. So
I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be one of the members, so keep that in mind.
Yeah.
But I got some really good questions about touring and things. They're a little bit, they've had some success, so I figured they'd have some good tour stories to tell.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah, we can definitely shoot you an email with some questions.
yeah. Especially raunchy ones,
Yeah.
funny ones,
They're really good.
I have a list of like raunchy questions where like categories of these questions that I could do. So I don't want to use the same ones over and over again, but some of them are really good.
Right.
And I feel like I want to ask you this one because I asked them last night and I wasn't going to, but would you rather lose all of your memories or never be able to create new ones? I think that's a tough one.
I'd rather keep my memories and not create new ones.
Why is that?
Because even if they're bad memories, they've shaped who I've become today. And I think that's very important. Instead of me not being able to remember and keep falling for the same mistakes that I did in the past.
It's a good point, yeah. You guys feel the same way?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah, I
much.
think so. Yeah, we'll go with Brian's poetic answer.
That was an AI question. The AI came up with that question. I was like, well, that's freaking deep,
Yeah, that's,
Well, yeah,
that's pretty.
I mean, that was right. That was the one that they gave me right after. Would you rather sweat glitter or have to fart confetti? I mean, like,
Oh, I would
how do you?
love to fart confetti.
Yes.
Yes. Pull my
no-brainer.
pants down.
Yeah.
After every show.
After every show.
Oh yeah, that'd be the grand finale. Like, well, we'll close up the offstage box. I don't know. That sounds crazy. We'll close up the offstage box. See, I need Jackie again to close up the box.
Yeah.
Or maybe not. Maybe one of you.
For $500, I'll do it.
Well, I didn't pay her anything, so
I'll do it for the hot sauce.
I'm gonna send that anyway.
Deal.
Some stickers and some hot sauce.
Done.
I didn't even make it. It's internet's favorite hot sauce. It says.
Mule
You heard it here first. They don't sponsor me either. These bastards. I've gotten stuff from them even before. Okay, so Acute Mania Live came from Acute Mania, and that's what I called my electronic project that I used to put up on SoundCloud back in the day. But now there's Acute Mania music out, and then one released Friday actually, yesterday, Thursday night. You know what I mean? Friday. It released Friday, but it's the first song off of an LP I'm going to put out that has some vocalists on it that I know from the show. And but that one doesn't have any vocals on it. There's one guy that says "Wake Up," and it's not anybody. It's just on the thing. but it came out Friday. If you want to check it out,
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
Acute Mania. It's on there. And then I put out an EP a couple months ago, just of some. You know who Alan Watts is?
No.
He's like a philosopher kind of guy. He's not alive anymore, but it's very uplifting stuff. And I made an entire EP based off of him. So if you want to check that out, it's called "Delaying the Inevitable" is what the EP is called. It's out now too. And one other thing, the band that I sing in is called Deviant Cause, and myself and Rob's the guy that I drove on that crazy trip to Houston with. Years ago, we put together this ambient kind of electronic-y ambient thing, and it had some guitar in it too. And doesn't really sound like anything like our band sounds, but I figured it was fitting to put it under our band's name when we put it out. So that'll be out. Actually, it is out, I think. Yeah, had it come out yesterday? Maybe that's the one that came out yesterday. I'm all confused. Yeah, so that one should be out now. It's called what did I call it? I don't remember my own shit. I'm very good at this. You know what I mean? But if you look up
the first Leagues to Rome,
if you look up Deviant Cause, I'm in the wrong search bar. Let's see. If you look up Deviant Cause in whatever you use, you'll see one song called "Observe." That's the one we put out a few years ago, or last year, or whenever that was. And then let's see, is that it? Yep, there it is. Yep, it actually came out February 7th.
Last year? No.
Oh,
No, of this year. Yeah.
Last week.
It's called Reborn. Reborn's the ambient thing that we did. So I don't know what's up with our band. We're kind of in limbo. We had a show with 3 Leagues to Rome. That's probably what you saw.
Oh, okay.
But we had a show with them down in southern West Virginia, and it was canceled by the venue owner. But I had talked to him, and he explained why and everything. nobody's coming to see shows, and it's hard for him to come in and turn the electric on, and I feel that, yes, it was disappointing not to play that show, but it's there's a lot of venues, I'm sure, that are just exactly the same way. I'm sure there's some in El Paso that are the same way. It's just, if you're not getting people to come down and watch these musicians play, then how do they survive? So I really felt that. He talked to me for a good hour on Instagram there on the chat, and really cool guy, Larry, live at the shop down in Dunbar. But I'm sure we'll play again, sometime down there. I said, get a hold of me, when things get better, and we'll come back down.
Yeah.
So, cool stuff. All right, I always give the guests however long they need to really get their stuff out there. Plug yourselves. Where can people find you? Where can they get your stuff, basically?
So right now we're streaming basically on all platforms. We do promote Spotify, YouTube Music, Apple Music the most, but we are on like our iHeartRadio, Deezer, Amazon Music, YouTube Music, and I mean actually just YouTube as well. We do have a channel there. We do have the Instagram, Facebook, just Letters from Wolves, and we do have an instrumental album out, but we do have 6 singles from that album now that Adam's joined. And then we do hope to release the full album by next month, and we do have some cool things coming up as well. We did do a couple covers. We did a Kill Switch Engage's My Curse that we should be releasing pretty soon.
Oh yeah.
And we also did something really fun that I wanted to do for a long time. We covered Halsey, her song Gasoline. We did it in our style, and Adam just did an amazing job with that song, and we'll be releasing that as well. We also turned Tattered and Torn, one of the songs we heard here today, into an acoustic song. So we'll use those 3 songs to kind of break up the space before the next album that we'll be releasing that we're currently working on. The music's done. We're just doing the lyric writing and all that good stuff. We even have a rapper from here in El Paso that's going to be featured on one of the songs as well. So
Nice.
Lots of cool stuff coming up. Hopefully we'll have some music videos come out pretty soon. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what we've got going on. We do have a show March 22nd. We're supporting another band here from El Paso. They have their album release show with some other great locals. So
What's the name of that band?
That band is called Glorious.
Yeah.
They'll be doing an album release. We'll be playing with another band called Skyrat. And then
That's a cool name, Skyrim.
Yeah, Bloom Wave, Jane Like Fire, and Collide the Gemini. Yeah.
I will send you some business cards when I send you some stickers and stuff and hot sauce, and pass them out to everybody. I would love to feature El Paso. But it sounds like a great music scene. It really does. And there's been some legends that come out of there too.
Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, and the genres are very, very wide genre.
I haven't done a hip hop show in probably 3 years. I did a 2-night hip hop show, so that might be kind of cool. If you want to premiere that on here, we could have the rapper be on as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
Fun.
Yeah.
Sweet. We'll definitely come back on. Yeah, let's do this again. Let's if you want to premiere something, if you just want to shoot the shit, let's do that. We'll talk about fast food for the entire hour. Whatever.
I could definitely talk about food.
We'll see who can get the most sponsorships in 1 hour. How about that?
Yeah.
We have to really work really hard with that, I'm sure.
Neff, if you're watching, Neff Beanies, if you're watching.
There you go. Oh, I meant to ask you. Okay, so Andrea's nickname is the Priestess. Do any of you else have nicknames even within the band? Like, do you have nicknames? Do you call each other like dumbass or anything like that?
Kind of, yeah.
I think he's
So me and Adam call each other boo a lot. There's a lot of boo, like my boo.
Oh, my boo.
Yeah.
Like my bae or my bae.
Yeah. When I talk about David, behind his back, I just refer to him as that thing.
Did he know that? Did you know that before now?
No, he just found out.
Awesome. Heard it here first. Right?
I don't even care.
No, when we were,
I don't even care.
I don't even care. He cares. He cares deep down.
When
No.
me and David worked together, we would say bro for everything. So in my phone, he's literally
Bro.
David Bronandez.
That's great.
I would always say, hey, let's go get some Brotito chips or like,
Let's get some
what was it?
bro code bell or whatever.
I don't know. We just tried putting bro in every single word that we did.
Okay, this is my last question. And this is very, very cheesy. It's very corny. Yeah. What do you think about chili cheese Fritos?
Love them.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah. Absolutely love them.
Yeah.
There's some idiots that I know in a band called in a band called Off Season. Actually, it's only one of because it's a two-man thing, but it's the guitar player does not like chili cheese Fritos. He despises them. I said you're anti-American. You really are. There's nothing better than chili cheese. I mean,
Yeah.
regular Fritos, yeah, but you're not really having fun with them. You know, the barbecue ones are they're terrific, and he's down for that. But the chili cheese one, he just despises. I'm like, that's terrible. You should get your taste buds looked at. You know?
Yeah.
Those are the best, dude.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I need to start asking that question more.
Hours later, they're still amazing.
Yeah, but you can leave them open and let them get stale, and they're still fine. You know?
Yeah.
All right, I have a terrific guest on Monday at whatever time it says on YouTube. It's at 7. It's at 7. Monday at 7 with Spirit in the Room, and we're going to listen to Spirit in the Room. It's the very first song that I heard from them back in 22 when we previously spoke about being on the show, but lines got crossed and things happened with them, and it's okay, but we're going to be on now, so it's fine. My Body, My Blood is the name of the song. And Letters from Wolves, thank you guys so much for being on the show. It's been awesome talking to you. I've had a terrific time. Actually, a little bit more fun than I had with Remiopathy from last night.
Awesome. No, thanks for having us. We had a lot of fun too.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, thank you,
I'm
man.
just kidding. I have fun with everybody on the show. Everybody's my favorite guest. Everybody's my favorite guest. I have to say that. Especially to get sponsorships. I love McDonald's. I love Taco Bell. I love Orange Amps. I love. I mean, but they know that we're not serious. You know. As long as they're mentioned, it's fine, right?
Yeah, exactly.
If you guys have 5 minutes, you want to stick around, I'll give you a formal goodbye after I quit the live stream.
Absolutely.
For sure.
If you have to go and poop, I understand. That's held this long. But I look forward to talking to you again. Please come back on the show.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Here's Spirit in the Room with my Body, My Blood. I don't know why it's called that, but we'll find out on Monday. And I'm going to change the thing to Spirit in the Room. I got to take all those letters off, all those letters from Wolves off there. Put Spirit in the Room on. And I have a band coming up called Jordan Sarter and the Possessed, so that's going to take a while. But yeah, I will see you guys on Monday. Have a great Sunday. I will see you on Monday at 7 p.m. with Spirit in the Room. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.